What's up everyone? Welcome to Mural Painting 101 by Mural Lingo. My name is Megan and I'm the art coordinator and your host for this series. In this episode, we will be sharing with you guys about stencil art and spray painting. Now, before we continue, we have a very special guest with us today. Drum roll, please! Clement!
Yo, what's up guys?
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Clement. I do spray painting, graffiti if you call it, but people normally use graffiti and street art, they mix it together, but actually they are not the same, but I won't go into like details with that. So today I'll be teaching you how to do simple stencil art and how to use a spray paint.
So Clement, I heard that you have an artist name. What's the meaning behind your artist name?
I write Klem, K-L-E-M. It was given by a very close friend of mine who taught me graffiti, but he's no longer doing it anymore. So as the years goes by, I've been writing this name and then like one day I just googled it, like what's the meaning behind this. So it actually means hug, H-U-G, in like the Norwegian language. So I thought it was a nice little touch to what I can, as in goes well with my art, I guess.
So how long have you been in this scene?
I'm not very sure like the exact time, but I guess I've been doing it for like 5 to 6 years already. Yeah.
How did you get started?
So back then when I was like 16, I started learning like b-boy, aka breakdancing. So through the years I go to events and jams, then I saw like graffiti on the walls and stuff. So started to get curious about this and thought it was pretty cool to pick up this skill, and that's how I got into graffiti. Yep.
So what's the design that you'll be sharing with us today?
Today we'll be spray painting some design that has already been pre-made, the stencil, and I'll be using the spray paint to write a quote to promote like positive mental health, because I think nowadays, off sidetrack a bit, I think mental health is very important and it goes well with art, because to me art is where I get to be more positive in life, I believe. Yep.
So would you like to show us like what kind of stencils we'll be using today?
Yeah, sure. So these are some of the stencils that has already been pre-made. This is made of wood. So, and then this is made of paper. I cut it out. So if you want to use like something that's more lasting, you can try the wood cutting. But if you want something that you can just do it instantly from home, you can just use the paper and then you just cut it. Okay, hi. So these are the materials that we'll be using for today. We need eraser, simple. You erase the pencil line if you make any mistake. Then we have pencil, of course. Then we have pen knife and a masking tape. This I'll show you guys later on like what it's used for. So put this aside. So now we just do a very simple stencil artwork today. This is a smiley face. I haven't finished drawing them out, so I'll just like do a quick one. So try to thicken up your lines so you'll be able to see where the lines are, and then it'll be easier to cut later on. Oh yeah, and of course you need a cutting mat to prevent like any cuts on your table. Common sense. So yeah, actually this is very simple, but if you like have more time and you want to do like something that's more professional, so if you look at this, like the word play, I use the digital, I print it out and then I put on the paper and then I cut it. But notice that there are like this small little thin line here to help to support this flap in the middle. So this might take a little bit more time, and yeah, if you want you can do like this. These are easier if you find words like which doesn't need that support, and then you can just cut it straight out. We recommend using a harder paper so this thing won't be so flabby. So these are the ones that are already pre-made. This is through laser wood cutting. This is very good in my opinion, because you can reuse them over and over again. Like paper, it will just corrode after like I don't know how many times you spray on it, but wood won't. So as you can see, there's already colors on the wood here. So now we're using the penknife to cut out the stencil. Just heads up, just to be careful when you handle with sharp things. If you are under the age of 18, we prefer that your parents are beside together with you, helping you. So yeah, here it goes. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. So we're gonna start doing the painting, the spray painting now. We're gonna be doing the star, but first thing first, wear a mask, regardless you're indoor or outdoor. If you're doing it indoor, open up your windows and all your doors, and whatever that can be exposed to outside. So before I start spraying, this is the spray can that we'll be using. Before I start spraying, right, so you need to spray this thing. Make sure you see a solid yellow out, yeah, and that's where you're good to go. So let's go. Alright, let it dry for a while and then you can see the work. So we tip up this stencil. I'm going to show you how to mix color, do a blending. So you can get a nice little small gradient on this step. So now we'll be painting shades of green, different shades of green. So same, shake it till you hear the ball and you're good to go. So for me personally, I think it's always best to use light to fade into dark. So we'll start with the dark one first. So we would like to do like half. So you can play around, can change back to the darker green.
Ta-da! And this is the final mural. So Clement, would you like to tell us more about this design?
Yeah, sure. So as you can see, we use the stencil and then we spray paint on like all these symbols to create this artwork. So actually you can play around with the colors, like how I do with red, green and yellow. Like you blend in a little and then you can just spray a bit to give it a little bit of glow here to see like the light bulb is like actually lighting up. So yeah, you can see the whole piece. And in the middle here, this is my tag name, Klem, K-L-E-M. And below here is just a quote for positivity, you matter. So I want to emphasize on that, like mental health is very important nowadays. So you matter, you know. So give yourself a little bit of credit for today, for everything you have to do. And yeah, remember to have fun while doing this stencil art. If you want to have a more detailed design for your house, I would suggest you to plan out something so you can execute it to your own preference. If not, if you want to have like this, I would call this a beautiful mess, and then just have fun.
Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to find out more about Klem or Mural Lingo, you can hit up the links below.
So remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Bye!